Okay, so we have comfortable, very first card out. All right, it says, are you really ready to give up your old ways to be with me? Awakening. Okay. I'm going through a spiritual awakening right now. I'm transforming into the person I've chosen to become. Yeah, because with this, I didn't feel like it was you. I feel like it's the other person. I feel like they are very comfortable and set in some ways. And you put that mirror up for them. Okay, you're an empath, whoever I'm talking to. You put that mirror up for them and you're like, look, this is how you out here treating people. This is how you making people feel. X, Y, Z, 1, 2, 3. Excuse me. And with them seeing it, it's helping them awaken to their truth. It's helping them awaken to the truth. All right. They're coming into alignment with source. And as they continue to come into alignment with source, it's like the two of you are also coming into alignment. Okay. Let us see. Messages for feminine. We have ego. Okay. Will your ego allow space for us to have an equal partnership? Yeah, this person could have a big ego, or this could be you. It can go both ways. But I definitely feel like it's them, okay? It just keeps coming out like that. Underlying energy here is destiny. Trust that the universe will guide us towards each other, weaving a tapestry of chance meetings and shared experiences that will lead us to our destined connection. So, yeah, it's destined for the two of you to come together. You're meant to be together. Anytime we see that card, it's going to happen. Period. Dot. That's it. So you're going to be with this person. However, I feel like somebody has gotten comfortable in their egotistical ways and they have yet to awaken to that truth, whether it be them or you. Okay, it could be both because twins often mirror each other. Okay. And I feel like you're someone, whoever I'm talking to, this is why I feel like it's them, because I'm picking up on an energy, right? Whoever I'm here reading for, I feel like you're someone that's in the energy of vulnerability, whether that be emotional vulnerability or what have you, right? It's not physical vulnerability. Like, you're not about to let nobody come up to you and, you know, slap you or nothing like that. But you are emotionally vulnerable as to where if you're happy, you have no problem saying you're happy. If you're sad, you'll say you're sad. If you need to address an emotion or whatever you're feeling, you'll do that with the person directly. If the person has not received that from you, then there's a reason why. You know, with comfortable here, what comes to mind is maybe you don't feel comfortable with them, and the reason you could not feel comfortable with them is because of their ego. Their ego is so flared up that you don't feel like it's a safe space for you to be that emotionally vulnerable. Okay, so that's what I'm getting from that. Like, if this person they're like, well, when you feel a certain way, instead of you just telling me or talking to me about it, which vulnerability is required in a relationship in order for it to be successful, instead of you just talking to me about it, you pull back, you withdraw, you retreat, you go into hermit mode, you go into a shell. So how do I know you're ready to be in a relationship with me? It's not, you know, clearly it's something about it that makes you uncomfortable, because if you were comfortable, then you would go ahead and voice how you're feeling, right? So it's something for them to think about, okay? Something for them to think about. Let us see. And the same thing goes for you. If you feel like this person never speaks to you, never tells you how they're feeling, this and that, maybe they feel like they can't talk to you, and it's something for you to think about. Okay, so let us see. What are the messages? Jesus. Okay. I don't like that. It's certain energies coming this way. 1 second, guys. Again. Okay, thank you. We have the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is about twin flame union. Okay, so that's what we see here. This person wants to come into union with you. This is the past life connection. Okay. Some of you could have known each other since you were younger. Emperor, divine masculine energy. Okay, we have Justice. They could be learning a karmic lesson. They could be... Nope, that's pretty much what I got. Learning a karmic lesson. We have Nine of Swords, suffering in silence. Yeah, somebody suffers in silence because their ego. This person feels away, and I feel like it's masculine. He's in the challenge, not you. He's over here, not you. So the thing is, the two of you are in love. He loves you, you love him. His ego won't let him say that. If the two of you are not speaking, he just lets it be. He won't say, well, why are you not talking to me? You know I'm in love with you. He won't say, what's going on with us? He won't say nothing. He's just going to let it be. That's ego. You're in love with somebody, but you won't acknowledge the fact that you're in love with them. That's your ego. Okay? Or you love somebody, but you don't want to tell them because you don't want them to feel like they have the upper hand. That's your ego. What do you mean the upper hand? What are we talking about here? You know, this is a relationship. What do you think this is? A competition? Okay, so let us see. Child. We have the Queen of Cups and the Six of Cups. So if it's one thing for sure, two things for certain, they keep thinking about you. The way that you love. You see, that's why I say I don't think it's you. This person is open. She's vulnerable. The Queen of Cups, she's very vulnerable emotionally. So it's not you. No. When it's you, I tell you it's you. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. I'm very good with telling people when it's them. Like, all right, feminine. All right, masculine. You know, but it's not you. No. And then heads up, by the way, FYI, all the above, special announcement, etc. When you come into the comment section, masculines, and you say things like incorrect because all I'm doing is this, this, and this, and all I've been doing is that, that, and that. Again, ego, because if it's not for you, then why are you commenting? Not to mention I'm a whole female. I'm a woman. Why are you talking to me like that? So a lot of the time, these men be having these flared up egos and don't realize it. Calm down, shorty, in my comment section. Okay? Okay. Now, to the ladies, feminine, when you come in the comment section and you say things like, well, who in their right mind would be with a person that does this, 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 and this, this, and this, this, this? First of all, you're being very offensive to other people who are actually on a twin flame journey. And if you're a real twin, then you know it's no cakewalk. It's no walk in the park. It's not always peaches and cream. The situations be wild. Wild as I don't know what, because your souls are here to evolve. And the best way for your soul to evolve is to go through challenges and to get through things and to overcome things. So how are you overcoming something if there's nothing going on? So again, you can tell who's really a twin and who's really not based on some of the stuff they say. And people in their right mind know you're not going to do certain things when you have integrity. You're not going to allow yourself to do it. Doesn't mean you're not in your right mind, because the mind typically don't have nothing to do with love, child. The mind be wherever the hell it be when love is involved. Okay, so we got to remember that. And then two, I go hard for my subbies. I go hard for my, people that I read for. Okay, so we won't be disrespectful in these here comments. But yeah, it's a lot of flared up egos, and I'm picking up right now, this is the masculine. So when it's the feminine, I let you know, but it's not the feminine in this reading. Okay. Five of Swords here. This is somebody that feels like they lost you, or that they are losing you, but they won't speak up. They won't say anything. That's ego. Okay. Your spirit may pick up on the fact this person's thinking about you when they think about you, or feeling away when they feeling away. So you go to reach out. You reach out, person is still macho, man. They act like they don't have nothing to say. It's that type of energy. That's ego. Okay. Macho man. a macho. We have Two of Wands. Okay. So yeah, this person in their mind, they're clear. All right, we got the Ace of Swords here, Ace of Wands, and the Lover's poking his head out. I see the Page of Cups as well, the Moon. Looks like the Devil and, is that Seven of Cups or the King of Swords? All right, that's the Queen of Swords, and then we see the King of Cups. So again, what I'm getting here, a person loves you, but they won't say it. Seven of Swords, their ego won't let them be truthful about it. Why? Because they don't want you to have the upper hand. That don't sound egotistical? Again, this is a relationship. Upper hand in what? Oh, she's just, a relationship is supposed to be hand in hand. Nobody's supposed to have the upper hand. So we have Justice here. All right. It's something here about karma. It's something here about, see, Two of Cups, I said hand in hand. Exactly. It's supposed to be hand in hand, not somebody get the upper hand. What does that mean in a relationship? Okay, you say you want to get close to somebody. You say you want something real with them. Then you have to be real with them. You have to let them know, look, I ain't happy. What you did, I don't like. You got to speak up on these things. Okay, and I feel like the person could have attempted to, so they think, but not really. That's what I'm getting here. It's like, if I say, yeah, I wasn't feeling that, but that's all I say, is that really me telling you something? Because that's kind of what I'm getting. Or if I say, nah, it's cool, is that really me telling you something? No. Like, you're going to pick up what you pick up from the lack of whatever information they're giving you. But they should be able to just come out and say whatever they need to say. Okay. All right, so we have the Knight of Wands. A lot of passion, a lot of desire. Person is driven to come towards you and make something right with this Justice card. Two of Wands, again, if they had to pick and choose between you and another, it would always be you. That's how they feel. The Knight of Cups, very affectionate, very romantic towards you here. All right, they really like you a lot. When I say they like you a lot, honey, I mean they like you a lot. Okay. We have the Page of Wands. All right, yeah, so there's going to be a message that comes through from this person in the very near future. Okay, person is hoping and praying that you respond. King of Wands are about to take action on what it is that they feel, what it is they want to say, what it is they expect or want from this connection. They're about to take action here. You're about to see this person actually pursue. Yeah, in the very near future, we have 3 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. So this person could see themselves having a future with you. They see themselves being married to you or in a committed relationship at least, like life partners. But they just have not spoken up on something, or they have not acted on it yet, or something. Okay? And again, it just feels ego-based, egotistical. We have the Ace of Wands, but this is a breakthrough. All right, I feel like the person is going to take a leap of faith and go for it. Because like it says, they're going through an awakening right now. Okay? So I don't think this person is going to be suffering in silence too much longer. I feel like whatever it is they're going to, or whatever it is they want to say, excuse me, they're going to say it with that Page of Wands. Okay? 6 of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Because they're like, what's the worst that can happen? A person doesn't feel the same way. That's the worst that can happen. But with the 2 of Cups, it's a very mutual energy. You're mutually interested in one another. You mutually respect one another. You mutually, you know what I mean? So it's all mutual. We have the 5 of Swords and the 7 of Swords. Yeah, so this is what they're keeping secret. This is what they're hiding from you. The 7 of Swords is about deception. They're being deceptive by not saying that they feel like they're losing you, or they're being deceptive by not saying that they feel like they sabotage this connection. If I didn't already say that, I feel like I said the same thing twice. I don't know. We have the Knight of Cups. Okay, Knight of Cups is affection, romance. Okay, chivalry, coming in, wanting to do nice things, wanting to take you on a date. Okay, wanting to get you sweet little gifts here and there. Okay, things like that. You have the 2 of Wands. Okay. 2 of Wands and the King of Wands, and it's a whole bunch here. You got the Page of Cups, the Moon, 4 of Cups, Death card, Rebirth, Queen of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Person feels like from them not speaking up, now they get a different version of you. Because, see, I feel like you put your heart out there with the Queen of Cups. And they didn't. They were just in a wishful thinking energy. Like, I really want to do this. I really want to say that. But they wouldn't do it and say it. The Moon, they kept everything a secret. Meanwhile, they were discontent with whatever else they were doing, or whoever else they was with, or whatever. Because remember, the 2 of Wands is a choice. Picking and choosing between karmic path or enlightened path. That's what I feel. But with the Death and Rebirth, it's like they're going through a transformation within anyway. So their surroundings are naturally shifting and changing. Now this person, you know, just wants to talk to you. They miss the conversations or something like that. All right. They want a brand new beginning, a fresh start. They see something from a different point of view now. Yeah, it says, I'm transforming into the person I've chosen to become. So they've chose to become this King of Wands Emperor. That's the decision they've made. They want to be somebody that takes action. They want to be this person that has such great discipline and willpower. Okay, so that's what they're doing. We have Justice. 2 of Swords, the Empress, and the Strength card. All right, yeah. So it's like, in this person's mind, they're going to be bold, be courageous, be brave, come towards their Empress on faith. Because they want to do right by you. They want to make something right with you. They want to do right by you. Notice we have the Empress and the Emperor both here on the board. There's an apology coming from your person. You know, they want to reconcile and they want to have a new beginning. All right, so let's see. Knight of Wands. They want to reconcile and they want to have a new beginning. Page of Swords. All right, Page of Swords is curiosity. I feel like this person is curious about intimacy with you. All right, with that Knight of Wands and the 6 of Wands. This person is also very passionate. They like to watch you. Whatever it is that you do, some of you could be in the public eye and that keeps coming up. They like to watch you, or they're watching something that you've posted publicly, or that, you know, they're viewing something. This could be pictures, videos, whatever it is. We have the 2 of Cups again, mutual energy, soulmate energy, the High Priestess. So a lot of you are able to read this person's mind. You know how they think. You know what they feel. but you're not in control of if they're going to speak up on it or not. We have the Sun. All right, so the both of you make each other really, really happy here. That's what I see. There's a lot of happiness, a lot of bliss. We have the Tower, and we have the Magician. The Magician and the High Priestess go together real bad. And I feel like, you know, this person could have tried to deny themselves of this for a while, but they feel like they can't anymore. Because again, Nine of Swords, they were suffering in silence. So with the Ace of Wands, they're going to take all that energy, all that suffering, all that pain, and transmute it into power. Okay? This person is becoming more empowered by the day. All right? Yep. We have the Hermit and the Ten of Pentacles. They've been suffering in silence to themselves, but they're going to take all that pain, all that power, and transmute it. All that pain, all that suffering, and transmute it into power. Okay? We have both the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups here on the board. The Empress and the Emperor. This is what they want. Okay? This Emperor wants the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups with their Empress. All right, so those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. What's the underlining? Three of Pentacles is about teamwork, cooperation, being on the same page. Seven of Cups, they keep fantasizing about you. All right, the Chariot, they keep fantasizing about you. They want things to progress and go to the next level. Okay, yeah, toxic. They were in toxic relationships. So they had a lot of toxic ways, and I feel like you were that mirror for them. You put it up there and said, look, I'm not dealing with this. All right. But this person, it says, I'm excited about starting a family with you and creating new traditions. That's the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Starting a family with you and creating new traditions. That's what they're excited about. That's what they want. They feel like this is their destiny. They know it. They feel it. They sense it. And some of them have gotten it confirmed through readings, okay? I read for masculines all the time. Some of them have gotten it confirmed through readings that y'all are supposed to be together, and they know that. So, ciao, all right? They're excited about it. They're looking forward to it. But again, I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Yes, I did it twice. Peace and hair grease.